Close your eyes for a minute. Imagine you are driving down the highway with your phone in your lap. Your phone suddenly lights up with a text message and you go to open it. You look down for a second just to read it and you start to reply. Little do you know there is a car coming up in front of you and you don't see it because you're looking at your phone, not paying attention, and then boom, you hit them and everything goes black. You wake up a couple days later in the hospital with some serious injuries and you wonder about the person you hit, who ended up dying in the accident. Now open your eyes. According to Focus Driven, up to 80% of all crashes involve some sort of driver distractions. Today I'm going to be talking about the importance of not using your phone while driving, and by the end of the speech, you will know all the facts about why. My three main points I'm going to be discussing today is what could happen, what is distracting people, and are there consequences? So my first main point is what could happen. I wrote down some myths and facts for you guys. The first one is it's okay to read texts while driving and not send them. But the actual fact is individuals who drive while sending or reading text messages are 23% more likely to be involved in a car crash. My second myth is hands-free phones are safe to use while driving. Crash risk is actually 4 times higher when a driver uses a cell phone, whether it's hands-free or not. Driving with both hands and talking into an earpiece is perfectly safe. When a person is talking into an earpiece, they are unable to attend to the cars around them or to oncoming traffic or anything and drive safely at the same time. Now that I've explained to you what could happen, I'm going to move on to my next main point. Which is distraction levels. What could distract you? The first distraction is Apple's Siri, which everyone has on their phone. And other distractions are like social media, talking on the phone. Here it lists high distraction for navigating on your GPS, listening and composing messages, even just the radio or temperature. Low distraction is driving only. A crash typically happens within an average of 3 seconds after a driver is distracted. Now that I've explained to you what distracts people, I'm going to move on to my next point, as are there consequences? In my first picture, here is a fatal car crash. The United States Department of Transportation notes that cell phones are involved in 1.6 million auto crashes each year. That causes 500,000 injuries and 6,000 lives. In my next picture, it has an officer writing a gentleman a ticket. Your first offense is around $300, and you could get some serious jail time if the results leads to serious injuries or death. And my last picture is a guy covering his face because he is full of guilt. Werner Herzog's new documentary on this topic, Shame You Out of Texting While Driving. According to Atlantic, the film has victims and their most heartbreaking remorse of texting while driving and killing people. Texting while driving can cost you your freedom, your life, your finances, and most of all, your conscience. And now my conclusion. Now that you've heard my speech, I need to ask you a couple questions. How many of you will put your phone completely away and check it until you get to your destination? And if that's too much to ask, how many of you will help inform people of the importance of not using your phone while driving? Thank you.